yeah, so I don't know. This one might be one that I send back. Ooh, made in Italy. Italy.
Where we at? Right up in there. Donation. Let's not wreck it. I'm still getting used to this camera. Okay, pulling up, pulling up. Let's pull in. We got some goodies in the back. Time to give back. Get rid of some stuff, clean out our closets a little bit, and give back to people that really need it here. Got a couple bags back here, some of Tori's old shoes, some of my old sweatshirts and whatnot, but we gotta get these in there. Stuff going everywhere. There's one more boot in there I gotta get. All right, appreciate it. Yep. Yeah, you too. All right, Belle, we did it. Did we give back?
Yeah.
Does it feel good to give back to people? Yep, say do good things.
Do good things.
Do good things, everybody. Back to it.
I don't think anyone needs to try to be like anybody else. If you're trying to be somebody else, that's gonna come across and people are gonna feel that like, oh, like the fakeness. But when you are being undeniably you and you are passionate about what you're doing, people feel that. It hits different. This is it. This is the new direction. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the channel. So we have a fun new item to review, well, a few items actually, but there's been all this hype. I've seen mixed reviews, and honestly I just want to see what it's all about because it's got me curious now, because all of these ads where it's like, oh, like perfect match, like I'm getting perfect matched like on the internet, like what? Okay, anyways, so Makiage, have you heard of it? Okay, this is what the box looks like. It's a nice, cute, like sleek black box, little black box. Okay, so it opens right here. Opens just like this, and this is what it says on the inside here. Let's try the products. These products are yours to try for 14 days starting on the day that they were delivered. Love it or return it. If you love them, keep them. If you shockingly don't, visit, and it tells you how to return it, okay? So then it gives you this little card here and it tells you how to apply it, okay? So it is nice that they like include a little card on how to apply your foundation. So it says apply 2 pumps to your entire face, jaw, and neckline, blend out with a brush or sponge, not by hand. Wait 5 minutes for a foundation to set before checking the shade. Don't match your neck or your wrist. They're a different tone than your face. Sorry, I'm just laughing because that's what I matched is like my body, like my neck, and because I use self-tanner and I don't use it on my face. And then finish your face with concealer, blush, and bronzer, and wear for a full week to determine if it's perfect for you, okay? I'm kind of that person where it's like, if I try it, I can usually kind of tell like if I like it right away or not, so we'll see. But here is what everything looks like that I got. So I got the foundation right here. I'll kind of go more in depth with that when I open it up. And then I also got the brush to apply it with just to see if that made a difference. And then I also got the concealer here. And they also sent as a free gift the ink liner. And then I also snagged, this is their Power Cream Recharge. So it's a face moisturizer. So I'm always like super dry. So I wanted to kind of like check it out, just see if it was worth giving a try. I mean, why not? I'm obsessed with skincare these days because otherwise your makeup ain't gonna look good if your skincare is lacking. So yeah, I would just want to give it a try and see what the face cream was like. So let's go ahead. We're gonna dive in and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna start from the beginning, rewind, okay? And I'm gonna show you my prep and everything, and we're gonna try out this foundation. I'm gonna let you know what I thought. Okay, so we got fresh skin, okay? All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, because I did order the face, like the face cream, moisturizer, whatever you wanna call it, I am going to prep my skin first. This is the way the box opens and everything. And then, this is like a heavy duty jar, okay? It's like really heavy, so let's hope and pray that I don't drop this and be clumsy like I normally am. This is gonna be a bruised toe if I drop this. But it is very heavy. It is glass. The top is plastic. So this is what it looks like up close, okay? I am like super dry right now. I feel like as the years go by, I get more and more dry. I always used to think that if I had like any type of moisture on my face or anything like that, that I was gonna get oily. But now that I am progressing in age, okay, I like having moisture in there because I feel like it gives me a nice like bounce to my skin, like everything like that. So let's go ahead and try this. This is the Power Cream Recharge, and it says anti-aging ultra peptide moisturizer, and it says that right here on the back. And don't come at me for my janky nails. That's gonna be like one of the next videos coming up because I have something I'm gonna try. Ugh. But anyways, okay, so let's get this cap off here. And then it does have one of these little things where you lift up the tab here. It is white in color. There's not really a heavy scent to it. There might be a slight like kind of fresh scent to it, if that makes any sense, but it's really not a heavy scent at all. So let's go ahead and get some of this on my face here so I can see if it's living up to my standards. Okay, so I grabbed this right here on my nail. It's probably a little much, but it's fine. So then I am just kind of like submerging that on my hands here. Oh, my hands are so cold. Oh. Okay, like I said, it's a really like light scent, but it's still like, I don't know how to describe it, just a fresh smell. Okay, it feels really good going on. It doesn't feel super like thick or anything, which honestly, I've been liking more of the like thicker face creams and stuff because like I said, I really like that like bounce that it gives to my skin. So I'm gonna give this just a couple minutes to kind of like soak in. And I'm gonna see if it stays like a hydrated feel or if it soaks in and feels like there's like nothing on there. I don't know, we'll see, hold on. Okay, we back. It's been about 5 minutes. I like it, it's soft, but I feel like it really like soaked into my skin because like I said, I'm really, really dry. And when I was like going through, like they have you answer a bunch of questions and stuff as far as like the color match, like I didn't pick my color, I didn't pick the concealer color, anything. The website did it for me. Like they did it for me just by the way I answered questions. So I'm really interested to see how close this is. I don't know, it's not like a must-have for me, honestly, the moisturizer, just because like when I was answering questions, I answered like that I was like on the driest side of things. So I'm expecting like a really like thick, rich, like cream moisturizer type thing because that's what I was looking for. So I don't know, it's not necessarily my favorite. It's a good like daily moisturizer, I guess, if you don't want to feel like you have that hydration on your face or feel like greasy or anything. I know that's how I used to feel when I would have moisturizer on my face and I could feel it. I felt oily. Nowadays, I just like it. But yeah, so I don't know. This one might be one that I send back just because I'm really looking for like thicker, creamier moisturizers these days. So I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna get my face primed and then we're gonna dive in and we're gonna grab the foundation and the brush, okay? Here is the foundation box right here, okay? It's nice and sleek and everything. I like the sleek, like, I like the sleek, like, black packaging, everything like that. And then where this divide is here, this is actually where it lifts up and the foundation is inside there, okay? So they sent me, let's see. So I don't necessarily know if there are like different kinds of foundation, if they have one foundation. I said I was looking for full coverage and that I had dry skin. So they sent me the Makiage Woke Up Like This. It says Flawless Base Foundation and they sent me the shade 120. So we will see. Okay, so what it does is it shows you pictures of like, okay, what looks most like your skin. And it says like ignore hair color, like facial features, whatever. Because it shows people from like their mouth down and it just shows this area right here. And it says pick what looks most like your skin tone. And so I was like clicking and it has you go through several series of pictures doing that so that way it gets an accurate match. So I just picked what was closest to me for my self tanner and like when I start to get a little bit of my tan because we are, you know, winter going into spring, hopefully soon. So I have been doing my self tanner on my body. My face never gets as dark as the rest of my body, even when I'm like outside a lot in the summertime when I'm tan, my face is never as dark as my body. So I don't ever match my foundation to my face. I match it to like my neck and chest area. So that's kind of what I was looking at and what I was like picking out in the pictures was like the color of this and what I thought it looked like. Okay, this is what it looks like. It does have like a clear like plastic seal on it. Ooh, made in Italy. Italy. Mamma mia. I suck at getting these things off. Okay, that only took like 10 minutes to get that off. Not necessarily the packaging's fault, it's just I have a hard time with those because my nails. From the bottle, it does look pretty close. I'll show you, like, this is what I'm currently using, and this is what they sent me. I mean, that looks pretty dang close, honestly. All right, okay. I was scared to let the website color match me, but I was like, okay, if I'm gonna actually like review this and see like how accurate the color matching is. I was so nervous, you guys. For now, I'm saying it looks pretty similar. It hasn't oxidized or like came out of the bottle, anything like that, but we're about to see. So you pull the cap off and it does have a pump on it. I'm trying not to like get a ton out here. There we go. Ooh, there's the color. It actually, I mean, you can tell like it looks pretty close to what I have here. I'm throwing stuff everywhere. Ooh, that's like really thin. I actually kind of like that. There's the color. And I mean, honestly, my hands are lighter than my actual arm. So that's actually really freaking close, you guys. I'm impressed with the color match part of it so far. Okay, as the air is hitting it and it's drying, like I can feel it like getting a little bit thicker, but not much. Like it's really lightweight and really thin compared to what I use right now. I feel like it feels a little bit thicker when it first goes on, but it dries lightweight. So thus far, it was really like lightweight coming out, okay? Not much of a scent, but it does have a really nice full coverage. You guys, I feel like this color might be actually good. Okay, so here's the brush. I've already started opening the box here. It comes with this like little kind of like the thicker plastic like case type thing to keep the brush nice. So you just kind of slide this down, take this out. Ooh, it's nice and shiny. I'm intrigued by the simplest things. Then it does have the brand right there. Kind of tells you like what brush it is. And this is what the end of it looks like. So this is gonna be new for me to apply my foundation with a little bit more of a fluffy brush. It's not super fluffy, it is still more compact. It's really soft, but like I normally use like a flat top kabuki brush. So this is gonna be interesting using more of a fluffy brush. But it's definitely more firm than like a lot of my fluffier brushes. So I think, I'm trying to decide here. Do I just pump it on the brush? I haven't watched any other videos. I just know that people are like ranting and raving about it, so I had to try it. It says you're supposed to be able to get a full face coverage with 2 pumps. We will find out, so let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this here and not shoot it everywhere. There's 1 and there's 2. 2 pumps. I've watched like so many like mixed reviews that I'm like kind of nervy. It's a little bit warm, but it's not terrible. It kind of smells funky. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't normally have super sensitive skin or anything. I had watched a couple of reviews where people were like, oh, it's burning my face. I'm like, oh. So I was a little nervy. But then you see other reviews and it looks great. Oh, it's kind of stinky. I feel like once this oxidizes, it's gonna be like too warm. I don't know. And I definitely need more. Initial thoughts, I'm not super impressed because it said that it was supposed to be like full coverage, and I definitely don't feel like it's as full coverage as the full coverage that I use. So we're gonna try going in with another pump here and see if we can finish this. I'm not a huge fan of this brush. At least not to apply foundation with. Like, I don't know, you guys. Is it perfect match? No, I don't think it is. I'm like trying to work it down a little bit, but like even with like my self tanner and stuff, I feel like it's a little bit like yellowy or orangish. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the color, but we'll see after it oxidizes. And yes, I put foundation on my ears too because obviously they need color match. It's really lightweight. Like I feel like I can't really feel it on there a whole lot. So I don't really feel like it's like settling or anything like that. I would describe this more as a medium coverage. I would not say this is full coverage because like I can still see like, obviously concealer is for like your dark circles, anything like that. But I can, for me, like when I look in the mirror, I can still see my dark circles. Like, I don't know. And I still feel like I would need to put a little bit more on for the coverage that I would want. So okay, let me put just a little bit more on here and then I'm gonna grab the concealer and we're gonna see what we think, okay? So I had to put another 2 pumps on. So I used 3 pumps the first time. Second time I had to go in with like 2 pumps and I still feel like I could probably go in with more to get more coverage. Okay, so here's the concealer. Let's see what this is like. They sent me, okay, this concealer is literally called, say, Flawless. Like literally, don't come at me, that's what it's called. You see it? Right here. It's really tiny. That's literally what it's called. Here is what the packaging looks like. I do like the packaging of it. Very nice, very nice. So let's see if the concealer floats my boat a little bit more than the foundation. I do feel like it's just a little bit warm. I wish it was like not, I'm more like neutral, I feel like. If I feel like it's warm going on, Like by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I feel like I'm freaking like Oompa Loompa. Okay. Ladies, you know. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It does look like it has like kind of a doe foot applicator, kind of. It's kind of flat. And then right here, this is the actual like flat side of it. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's a ton of product on the actual foot of it when you put it when you take it out of there. So let's go ahead. So the concealer feels like, it feels nice and creamy. I feel like I have to like re-dip it a lot. I don't feel like there's a whole lot of product on the applicator, which is something I didn't like about my original concealer until they changed it. And they made it so that more product actually got on it, and I was like, thank the good Lord. So let's just try under the eyes first, okay? I just wanna see how this feels. So I do like to put my concealer kind of on the outer eye too, and kind of like blend it upward and out like this to kind of give more of a lifted appearance. So far so good. Nothing like super negative or anything like that about it. Nothing like over the top that is like, oh my God, like I'm falling out of my chair, surprise, like. So we'll see before I like set it with powder or anything like that, like how much creasing it does. I feel like I do really kind of have to like work at it to get it to like blend. Okay, there's under the eyes. I mean, yes, it does what it's supposed to, but the color's okay. It's all right. Because again, the concealer, like they picked the color. I guess the only thing that is like kind of like with right now, I feel like I have to blend it section by section, because that's my thing, is like I feel like it's kind of dry. Maybe it's because it's like thicker, I don't know, but even like with the foundation, I felt like it, like my skin soaked it up super quick because I have dry skin. So I don't know, maybe it's not as much so for dry skin. I don't know. I'm just putting it in the areas that I would normally put my concealer. Like, I don't know. Can you guys see that? Like, let me pull you a little closer. Hey. Can you guys see it in the creases right there? That ain't good. Okay, well, we are just gonna blend that away, and then I'm going to set it with my powder that I normally set with, and I'll come back and we'll see what this looks like. So this is just with my powder on. Yes, it like pales me out because I haven't added any of my like bronzer, contour, or anything like that, but I did set it. I don't know. I wanted to love this. I really, really wanted to love this. Let me get the rest of my makeup on, and then we're gonna see. I don't know. Let me add my other stuff real quick. So I got the rest of like my face makeup on and my eyebrows and everything. It was kind of hard, I feel like, to like blend out. Like I felt like I had to work at it a little bit more to get my powder to blend, because I am like a powder finish girl. So I like matte, but this foundation is definitely like extremely matte, and maybe just a little bit much so for, maybe a little bit much so for my dry skin. I don't know. But they did also send me the ink liner in black, just as like, it was like a free gift with, you know, if you spent so much, you know, they send a free gift or whatever. So they sent one of their eyeliners. Nice, nice. All right, so let's go ahead and we will try this eyeliner. I hate having to take the time to do eyeliner. The eyeliner is nice. Yeah, that glides on really smooth. There's no like tugging or anything like that. Just with felt tip, I feel like sometimes it can be like, if you don't have the ink all the way in there, anything like that, like it can kind of make it all like jagged looking. Yeah, it's not pretty. There's just with eyeliner here. It was super easy to put on. It's nice and like black, which I like for my eyeliner. When I do it. Do I dare attempt a wing? Oh God. Wings and I are not friends, okay? But let's just, let's try this. That wasn't too bad to do it with. I think I pulled it too far down over here. Do you guys see me almost stab my eye out with my nail? Oh. Okay, let me fix this and I'll come back. Okay. We're working on the other eye here. It does, like, if you work with it for too long, I feel like it gets a little bit dry. So I had to kind of close it up and shake it back up here. Okay, well, I'm just jacking up this eye, so it's fine. But anyways, I got through this eye and it was like, it was fine. Like there was no pulling or tugging or anything. And then once I got over to this eye and I went like over this part, and then once I got on the wing here, it just kind of like felt like it was tugging a little bit, so I put the lid back on and shook it up, and then it was fine. So that might be like the only thing is like, if you're using it for a while and you take forever to do your wings like I do, It might dry out a little bit, but you can shake it and it'll be fine. So we're gonna leave it like that. I will go ahead and get my mascara and my lips on. Okay, you guys, so got my mascara and my lipstick on. So overall, like the appearance of it, like obviously I just put it on, so I haven't done like a wear test like throughout the day to see how it does or anything. So overall, like it's decent, but for me, like you guys know, like I'm bougie on a budget here. Like I don't care how much money I ever will make. I feel like I'm always that person that's gonna be like, okay, well, if I can find it for half the price, I'm probably gonna get the half price one. Or if I can find it for this much, I'm gonna get it for this. I'm just always that, like, I'm a bargain shopper. I like finding me some deals. So for me, the El Makiage, the foundation is $44, and for me it just doesn't live up to that. And just like holding it in comparison to like what I normally use, and it's like between that like $10 and $15 range for me, I'm like, it's not like convincing enough to me to like make the switch or anything like that. So personally for me, it's probably not going to be one of my like go-to foundations. If you have maybe more oily skin and you like that matte finish, it might be for you. But like I said, it's just a little bit more on the dry side. And whereas I do like a matte finish, I still like to feel hydrated. And right now, like my face kind of feels like I need a drink of water. Like I'm like thirsty. So yeah, I'm kind of sad, you guys. I like really wanted to love this stuff, but even the concealer is a little bit dry for me. And I feel like working with it, it was thicker than I wanted it to, and like if I didn't set it right away with powder, I seen it like settle in those fine lines like I was showing you guys. But up close and personal here, this is what it looks like. This is like I have natural lighting coming in here. So I mean, it looks good as long as you can as long as you kind of like know what you're doing and like working with makeup and stuff. But I feel like if I was like first time like makeup, like trying out makeup and stuff, like I'd have been like, I don't know. So that's kind of my review on it. Honestly, I will probably go ahead and send it back because like I said, I did the 14-day trial thing. So I think I will probably send it back. I'm gonna stick with my other foundation. But if you guys have any other brands or anything that you are really like dying for me to try, anything like that, definitely drop comments down below. Or if there are some tutorials, I actually have a new eyeshadow palette on the way. So we are gonna be doing some fun eyeshadow looks and I'm so excited. But stay tuned for the next video, you guys. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button before you leave, and we'll see you all next video.